So I'm here because, for one, I love the United States. This is my country. My parents came to this country. In fact, my parents went to England first, hated it, came to the United States after that. I'm also running for Congress. I'm running for Congress in NJCD9, and I've seen what's been going on with the election. The Democrat Party has been really manipulating the election. They're manipulating the numbers, they're manipulating our systems. In my own race in Passaic County, where we live at, the chairman of the New Jersey Democrats and the commissioner for the Passaic County Democrats, the commissioner for the Board of Elections in Passaic County, they're the same person. You're in charge of all the Democrats in the state, and you're in charge of the elections in one of my counties, right? Guess which county is the one where they have the most Fugazi numbers? Passaic County. You see, this stuff is happening. It's happening to me. It's happening to a lot of people. And I'm here because I see the direction our country's going in, all right? I'm only 31 years old. I'm still a very, very young guy. I'm still a little kid. My parents, they came to this country for a better life. They wanted to give us a better life. They brought all of our relatives to this country because they wanted to give them a better life that wouldn't have been provided anywhere else, okay? The United States can literally do whatever you want, anything that you want. And as a child, seeing how a lot of people in my generation, people who are young, 31, 35, 36, they're subscribing to ideologies they don't even understand. They're subscribing to communism, they're subscribing to socialism, a whole bunch of things that make absolutely no sense whatsoever. Yet, they're telling people that they stand on the side of democracy. They stand on the sides of the American people, and that's not necessarily true. For 4 years, we sat down as the media said that the Russians hacked the election and Donald Trump stole the election. The FBI, the head of the FBI, who really wanted to bust President Trump and hated President Trump, had to admit that there was no collusion. To make matters worse, the dossier that was given to him, the dossier that was used to base the evidence for their old Russia conspiracy, was given to them by an English agent named Chris Steele, right? Gave that document over, right? It was purchased by the DNC and Hillary Clinton. The FBI knew this. They use this as the basis of their... Back up, brother. Back up, brother. Back up, brother. Back up. We're doing an interview. Back up, brother. Back up.
Don't be disrespectful.
Back up, brother. Back up, brother. Please back up. Brother, please back up. Please back up, brother. Brother, can you just please back up?
Why can't you
back up, brother? Brother, man, please back up.
listen?
Brother, back up, please.
Why can't
please?
You're not listening. You're talking.
You're not listening to me, and I'm telling you.
I'm listening.
Listen, brother.
Stop talking.
All right, then stay out of the... Are you recording? Okay. That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. It's like a lot of people in our younger generation, they're more preoccupied with how they feel emotionally rather than what's factually true. Now, when you start to tell people the truth, they will violently defend their own beliefs, even though they're not true. You know, and the saddest thing about it, in fact, we're going way up top. Forget about these insanos out here. We're talking about the Steele dossier, right? So the Steele dossier, the FBI knew that this document was totally fake. They knew that it was totally fraudulent, and they didn't announce it until a week after the investigation happened. Yet they told us every single day for 4 years that Donald Trump stole the election. Now, when there's actual videos, pictures, evidence, sworn affidavits saying that there's fraud, I'm a candidate and I'm seeing it in my own district. They're telling us that's not true, it's not happening, it's totally secure. You can't even get your social security check in the mail that they're telling you to mail your ballot, and that's totally fine. It's not true, it's a total lie. So they're controlling and they're manipulating this. They're telling us that Donald Trump needs to step down, he needs to stand out of the way, despite numerous discrepancies, glitches, supposedly, that are sending millions of votes towards Joe Biden. There's no glitch at all going towards Donald Trump. They're trying to steal our democracy right before us. You see how many people came out here for Trump? Where have you ever seen this many people come out for Joe Biden? It doesn't happen. You'll see him on top of a haystack shouting about 9 Toyota Corollas saying that this is a rally. It's not a rally. It's not true. So I came out here because I wanted to show some support for the president. I had to come out here and speak some truth and tell people. I wanted to shatter narratives and break all this nonsense that they're putting forward, especially in the minority community. See, me, from a place like Patterson, New Jersey, it's a good place, and it could be a good place. However, it's rife with crime and corruption. Serious corruption from the Democratic Party. They've controlled the city for over 55, almost 60 years, as well as the 9th District as well. And I decided, you know what? As a young guy, I'm 31 years old, I got nothing to lose. If I sit here and I do nothing, I'm going to lose my country before I even had the opportunity to enjoy it. I haven't even bought my first house yet. My kids haven't even gotten a chance to experience what life is yet. My country is slowly starting to slip away. What did my parents come here for? What did they fight for? Why did I join the Air Force and fight for a country that's slowly going to be eroded by people that don't even understand what the hell is going on? These people that are talking, they don't understand the American Constitution. They can't even name a single amendment on them. And the thing that's funny is when I was in the United Kingdom, when I was stationed out there were a lot of children that I met, a lot of children that knew the whole Magna Carta by heart, the American Constitution and the French Constitution, which really blew my mind. Here in the United States, we don't have that kind of education. Right now, we have a lot of these very liberal professors that are in colleges telling people to hate America, that America is a country that was founded on slavery, that was founded on racism, that is founded on you being a black person, you can never make it into this country. So you're talking to a African American, dreadlocks. I look nothing like a Republican, yet I won the nomination. I shattered a 12-year record. No other Republican ever in 12 years has gotten the votes that I've gotten, that has put in the amount of work that I've actually put in. Nobody. You really think all these white guys, all these people from different colors are going to support a black dude with dreadlocks from the deepest part of the hood? If I'm black, if this country's really that racist and the Republican Party is supposed to be racist, how am I able to accomplish what I'm able to accomplish? It's all BS. So I had to come out here and shatter the narratives and spread the truth. The president, he's a disruptor. He's disrupted everything about our political system. Everybody's sick and tired of the suit and tie guy. Even when I go out and I politic, I ain't wearing no suit and tie. I'm a regular guy, okay? The Constitution was written for regular people, farmers, doctors, regular people, to get inside of government and run our government. Not Ivy League, Harvard professors and people with nice suits who can talk a real smooth game like Barack Obama and then drop thousands of bombs on the other side of the world and tell you it's for peace and get nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
Amen.
Yeah.
You see, Donald Trump, on the other hand, see what happened in North Korea. North Korea's got a nuke, they're going to launch a nuke. It's the first president over 55 years to actually set foot into North Korea because he said, well, you got a nuke, we got bigger nukes. Soleimani, right? Hillary Clinton said she wants to bomb the hell out of Iran. If Hillary was president, we'd be at war. We probably wouldn't even have this conversation. We'd totally be dead right now, right? What does Donald Trump do instead? He sees how Soleimani is over here attacking our troops in Iraq. He didn't even send troops. He didn't even send an army. He didn't even start a war. He sent a robot. He sent a drone to drop a bomb on Soleimani, killed him and all of his generals. What did Iran have to do? Rebuild their entire military. They were so shook, and God rest their souls, they were so shook that the Iranian regime shot down a civilian airliner. God rest their souls. They were so panicked. ISIS. I fought against ISIS. I was stationed at RAF Mildenhall, United Kingdom. This is going on. I had those support missions when we went into Libya and bombed Libya. It was a totally illegal occupation. We fought ISIS for over 6 years under Barack Obama. How is it possible that the guy with the silly hair from the Golden Tower, who talks really funny and can't really properly speak politically, is the guy that goes out there and eliminates, completely eviscerates, totally obliterates ISIS in 2 months? And you mean to tell me that Barack Obama, with hands down the most sophisticated military might the world has ever seen, could not take them down in 2 months? You know what that tells me? There's liars in politics. Since I've been in politics, what I've realized is politics is very, very easy. It's very, very simple. The problem is we've got shady people making shady deals in shady rooms to try and convolute all the bullshit that they're hiding behind us. I didn't mean to curse, but they're convoluting all the BS behind the scenes and trying to tell you that it's the truth. And it's not the truth. People like me get in there, people like Donald Trump get in there, and they call it out for what it is. I'm from the streets, okay? I'm a regular guy. I ain't got time for this. The decisions that they're making, the things that they're doing, it's benefiting people in my, it's harming people in my community. It's harming people all across the country. And these people are making thousands and thousands, if not millions of dollars at our expense by telling you that it's all fine and dandy, and it's not. President Trump is the guy, and that's why I chose him.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. There's some guy named Bill on Instagram, Billy2020nj.com.
What was your name?
Billy Prempeh, NJC9, Republican candidate for Congress.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm from Patterson, New Jersey, brother. Thank you, brother. God bless. Where can I see that in?